Hi all, welcome back to our channel. Are you all ready for our new journey? Before we start our new adventure, let me give you all some hints to guess the topic. Have you ever heard of Criss Angel, David Copperfield, or David Blaine? Yeah, you guessed right. Topic for today's video is related to magic. Today, we will reveal the secrets of the most dangerous magic tricks revealed till today. I know you all are excited to know the facts, so let's get started. 1. David Copperfield makes the Statue of Liberty disappear. This is where a magician vanished an object of 225-ton national landmark. I know we have seen rabbits disappearing in magic shows, but this is not quite so simple as it is seen by the audience. This famous magic was performed by none other than the famous magician Copperfield. He disappeared this giant statue in front of a live audience. After this magic, a simple explanation was revealed, where it was explained that Copperfield's audience, along with the pillars between which the statue could be viewed, stood on a rotating platform. So rather than moving the object, as magicians vanishing small items do, Copperfield apparently moved the audience. The pillars were draped so that the statue was not visible. During the process, the movement was slow and occurred after dark in an area without visual landmarks. The draped pillars remained in front of the audience, but were slowly shifted so that the Statue of Liberty was no longer visible between them. Throw in a duplicate set of lights and some showmanship, and the statue disappears. After the unveiling, the pillars were draped again and the process reversed to restore the Statue of Liberty. Magicians are smart, aren't they? 2. The Buzzsaw. The modern Buzzsaw trick is a variation on an old standard, as it is said that magicians have been sawing their assistants in half for nearly 100 years. It's a dramatic trick and one that actually includes an element of real danger because of the sharp blades employed. It is a well-known fact that most of us have long since figured out that when the girl goes into the box, half of her body is being concealed somewhere and another girl is providing the legs and feet. That's a little less clear, and the tension is certainly greater when the box is removed and we're watching a giant rotating blade descend toward a body strapped to what appears to be a bare table. The masked magician demonstrated the Buzzsaw trick, and he was explaining by revealing that the other halves of two people could indeed be hidden in the legs or platform of a relatively spare table, and the separation between them concealed by a steel band purporting to secure the victim to the table. That is how the blade passes harmlessly through the space between the two people, and then the halves of the table are separated to show the division. Once again, magic has more to do with contortionism and the ability to squeeze into small spaces than it does extraordinary powers. 3. Criss Angel's levitation. Fans of magic knows that Criss Angel managed to create a sensation with his levitation tricks. 2. Levitated on the street with audiences just a few feet away from him, making it seem impossible that he used any kind of prop or mechanical device to rise off the ground, where simply he just wanted to prove that it was not a trick. Despite the fact that we're all pretty savvy about this whole magic thing today, audiences once again began to question whether Angel might really be somehow floating in the air. It was a big no. Angel himself described his technique in this levitation video. Sadly, it boils down to nothing more than keeping audiences behind him while he removes one foot from the shell of his shoe and steps upward with the now hidden leg. Meanwhile, his shoe and pants leg remain behind, slowly rising as he hoists himself up on the now invisible leg and creating the impression that both of Angel's feet are in the air. 4. The Guillotine. This guillotine magic trick also holds our attention because it employs a real, deadly blade. The upper part of the apparatus is virtually identical to those used in actual beheadings, including the blade. The lower part, however, is a collection of riggings and secret compartments. Tiny stop blocks prevent the blade from actually reaching the magician's neck, and a trapdoor in the table allows the magician's head and shoulders to drop out of sight as the blade strikes, where a shell in the coat makes his body appear to remain on the table when he drops below, and a second panel supported by his neck drops with him to create the illusion that the blade has passed through the hole where his neck was previously secured. A fake head was pulled from the box in front of the guillotine. There's also a double concealed within the table, and when the magician's assistant appears to set the severed head on the table, a switch takes place. The double pops his head up through the table while the assistant conceals the fake head, allowing the severed head to open its eyes or move. Did you ever imagine this? 5. Driving a truck over the magician. This is when Penn ran over Teller with a truck. It is said that it made Objective Productions' list of the 50 greatest magic tricks, despite the fact that the pair themselves revealed how the trick worked. The truck used in the trick was a real truck, and Teller lay unprotected on the ground as the truck's tires rolled over him and he popped up unharmed. The magicians revealed the trick used in the magic was a set of counterweights on the far side of the truck, not visible to an audience or camera focused on the action. The weights shifted the balance of the truck, forcing the weight of the vehicle onto the far side tires and allowing those on the lighter side to roll over the top of the magician. Wasn't the trick awesome? 6. Bullet catch. It was said that in the past magicians used low-charge shells and wax-cast bullets in performing the bullet catch illusion. The sheet of glass and through which the bullet was apparently fired served the dual purpose of creating the impression of a real bullet being fired and stopping that bullet from reaching its target. With the growth of technology, it has made this trick safer today. It is because now in that specially crafted weapons that do not actually fire the slugs are generally used. In that case, the act of firing the gun triggers both the sound of gunfire and the shattering of the plate of glass. 7. Criss Angel walks on water. Have you ever tried walking on water? If you have tried, I hope you are still alive. Meet Mr. Criss Angel, who is still alive after walking on water. Yes, you heard it right. He demonstrated in a Las Vegas pool, even dropping a shoe to the bottom of the pool to make it clear that there was nothing but water below him. But according to sources, the explanation was simple. He was walking atop plexiglass pillars. Plexiglass has a refraction index very similar to that of water and is so nearly invisible in water that it's used to reinforce shark cages without interfering with the up-close and personal experience. Angel's careful steps in this walking on water video lend credibility to the explanation. 8. The Zigzag Lady. The Zigzag Lady trick, in which a woman steps into a cabinet and then the midsection is pushed out of alignment with the rest of the cabinet. This trick made the Guinness Book of World Records in 2005 as the world's most copied illusion. This trick has been estimated that 15,000 copies of the original magic cabinet have been constructed. Unlike many of the illusions unveiled here, this one doesn't require secret compartments, trapdoors, doubles, or even the kind of misdirection it takes to make many illusions work. It is the woman simply steps into the box, turns sideways, flattens herself against the left-hand wall of the cabinet, and then extends one hand behind her to wave through the hole in the displacement section of the box. Like all sorts of well-known tricks, the secret of this trick is simply to have the right equipment. In this case, that means a cabinet with a solid strip on the left to conceal the fact that the midsection hasn't been pushed all the way out, blades that don't quite extend the width of the box, and a slender assistant. What do you think about the magic tricks which were revealed? Weren't they awesome yet dangerous? All of these tricks were performed by highly skilled professionals since all these tricks are dangerous. So do not go to try these tricks at home without a guidance of a professional. Hope you enjoyed our video today. Click the subscribe button to be notified on our next video. Let's meet again with another amazing video with mind-blowing facts. Till then, keep in touch.